Okay, I'm gonna tell you about the Mastermind Cleaning System. Here's how it starts. You're gonna gather up your kiddos, and they can either be standing up or sitting down or whatever you want, but you're gonna ask them a question and expect some answers. Here's what you're gonna ask them. How do you feel getting bossed around all the time about cleaning up the house? And you're gonna get a gamut of answers, and you're just gonna listen. That's gonna be really fun to hear what they think. So this is huge because you're gonna get their buy-in. Okay, so then you're gonna say, how would you feel if you got to be the boss sometimes? And different kids are gonna have different answers, of course, everybody thinks differently about that. So you're gonna listen to them again. And then you're gonna say that you have the housework broken down into a few different areas and ask them, who would like to be the boss of this area today? And someone's gonna jump at it. And then you're gonna go over all the areas, and they're gonna get assigned to different kids, and then you're gonna let them know, hey, this area, you are the boss of this. All of us are gonna come report to you, and we need you to tell us what to do to make it look really nice so that you're super proud of it, okay? So then you're gonna jump into areas. I like to do this like every 2 days or so. Things kind of get, extra out of hand, and our daily rhythms just are not quite enough. We're gonna say, okay, it's time to do our areas. That's how we talk about it in my house. And we team up and we say, okay, we usually start with the kitchen because that's the biggest and baddest. And we all feel so happy when that's done. It gives us a lot of motivation to go to the next zone. So when we get there, the kid who's in charge of the kitchen is going to tell me and each sibling or whoever else is over at the time what their job is. And our job is to learn how to be good followers and get the job done. Now, if you are worried about meltdowns, like what's gonna happen when these people either need to lead, some kids are gonna be uncomfortable with leading, some kids are gonna be uncomfortable listening to their siblings about what to do. And at my house, the way that we handle this is I let that boss the way that they're gonna boss today. And I remind that other kid, hey, actually right now, this person is in charge. And if you have something to say about how that's going, there's gonna be time for that later, because that's part of the system. Okay, so we get through area 1, we move to area 2, we move to area 3, and the way we've broken it down at my house, just for a little more detail for you in case it's helpful, the kitchen is one zone. The living room, like the center of it, and the backyard, that's a zone. And then the laundry room, kind of like the jacket shoes area in the front of the house, plus the backyard, like trash, toys, dog do, that's another zone. So each kid bosses their zone. Everybody gets through it. We're super proud. We all high five. And here's the deal. Make sure that you tell people what a great job they're doing all the time. Like, hey, wow, I saw you do X, Y, Z, rather than just like, good job, but good job helps too. Okay, so if you're worried about meltdowns and pushback and kids arguing and all of that stuff, we have like lots of resources to help you with that inside of our Skool community, and I want to get that link to you. In fact, I think I'm going to just put that link in the comments in case you need help with that. So after you get through all the areas, what we like to do is sit down and have a conversation. And when you have a conversation, it's really important that there's talkers and listeners. So we hold a talking stick or a talking stuffy. And when one person is sharing, they got to hold the thing. And when they're done holding the thing, they're done sharing. And I ask questions like, how did it feel to be led? And let them talk. How did it feel to lead? And let them talk. And now you're getting huge insight into their hearts. Okay, so if you don't already have cleaning routines in place and you're starting from scratch, I want you to jump into the Skool community because that's gonna help you so much. If you think that maybe emotions are gonna be running high, like theirs and yours, or you think maybe there's gonna be a bunch of conflict when this happens, or if you're really not feeling like you will have their buy-in because things have so broken down between you guys, I want you to jump into the Skool community. Otherwise, have so much fun. And I would love to see a video of you and your crew, what it looks like in your house working this system, and what it looks like after, and how they feel about it. Have so much fun.